Did you know that children are spending half the amount of time outdoors than they did 20 years ago? And that they're suffering mentally, physically, and academically because of it? You won't believe what nature can do for your children, and I'm going to show you why and how, no matter where you live. I'm Maggie Felsch, Vice President of Curriculum Development at The Good and the Beautiful. This is where I live. Nature has always been a big part of my life, and that's one of the reasons I fell in love with The Good and the Beautiful curriculum when it first came out. I've used it with my own children ever since. The Good and the Beautiful incorporates a love of nature through both art and literature. In fact, Jenny Phillips, the founder of The Good and the Beautiful, loves it up here so much that we have our company development meetings up here on the farm where we can be inspired and enjoy the nature as we plan how to create the best curriculum for you and your children. Let's dig in. After watching this video, please comment if you have any suggestions of your own. The average American child can now recognize greater than 1,000 corporate logos, but fewer than 10 plants native to their region. But why does that matter? Let's look at the benefits of nature. Spending time outdoors can lessen the symptoms of ADHD, increase creativity, increase spiritual health, decrease feelings of stress, anxiety, and anger, increase attention span and memory, greatly reduce the chances of anxiety disorders and depression, boost the immune system, and significantly improve academics. Samuel Johnson wisely stated, "Deviation from nature is deviation from happiness." Now, you don't have to live on a farm like me to incorporate nature into your children's lives. Let me give you some ideas that Jenny and I have shared at the Good and the Beautiful conventions. First, no matter where you live or what the weather is like, your children can connect with nature in powerful ways through literature. For love is a flower that grows in any soil, works its sweet miracles undaunted by autumn frost or winter snow, blooming fair and fragrant all the year, and blessing those who give and those who receive. Descriptive writing like this will instill a love of nature and bring the same peaceful mindset that comes from being in nature. It also helps children become better readers and writers. This is why we love the Good and the Beautiful library books. They are packed with beautiful descriptions of nature. Our book list is free on goodandbeautiful.com and lists over 500 clean, engaging books. After this video, check out all the links below. Another way you can connect children with nature anytime, any place, is through art. Studies show that even just looking at art boosts mood and helps people heal faster and learn better. The Good and the Beautiful language arts courses all include beautiful art for children to enjoy and to study. We've had so many customers tell us that their children, after using our curriculum, have begun to point out beautiful pieces of art or scenes in nature wherever they go, things that they used to pass by without even noticing. Of course, getting children outside and into nature is incredibly important too. Here are some fun ideas to get you started. Visit national parks. In the US, every 4th grade child, including homeschool children, can get a free National Parks Pass for a year through the Every Kid in a Park program. Charlotte Mason said, "An observant child should be put in the way of things worth observing." You and your children will be blown away to discover the creations of God in our national parks. Go on frequent walks and hikes. Ralph Waldo Emerson was a huge advocate of walking in nature and wrote a whole book on its benefits. Even in a suburban neighborhood, you can hear birds, you can see flowers and blue sky, but don't just walk. Instead, experience. Notice the sun on your skin. Hear the leaves rustling in the wind. Notice the wide expanse of the blue sky. Point these things out to your children. Emerson also said, "Never miss an opportunity of noticing anything of beauty." Before long, walking will be something that brings your family great joy and refreshment. Emerson said, A man is what he thinks about all day long. Thinking more about nature as you walk and hike will make the calmness, grandeur, and beauty of nature a real part of your life. For hiking, I like to use a trail finding app to find new hikes around my home or wherever we travel. Nature journaling is a wonderful way to encourage children and adults to really pay attention to what's around them. The Good and the Beautiful Nature Notebook is full of fun little activities that help children really notice the beauties around them. Again, after this video, you can find a link below. You can also just use a plain notebook, sketchbook, or journal. There's a very good chance that there are hummingbirds where you live. Get hummingbird feeders and watch these amazing tiny birds interact with one another. Learn about wild, edible, and medicinal plants in your area from books or from local groups. Then harvest and use the plants. For other awesome ideas, check out our blog post titled 50 Ways to Bring Nature into Your Homeschool. If you want your children to love nature, you must do two things. First, limit screen time. Screen time can make activities in nature seem boring, and it curbs creativity. Second, become a nature mentor to your children. Point out the colors of the lake. Call everyone outside when there are amazing clouds in the sky. Watch rainstorms together and then take a deep breath of the smell of rain. Talk about your favorite sounds like leaves rustling in the wind or a meadowlark song. It's as simple as this. If you notice the beauties around you, your children will too. Scott D. Sampson wrote, "Nature mentors value the world around them and demonstrate it as much through actions as words. They regularly marvel at nature's wonders." Let's change the trend of children sitting indoors on digital devices. You can change children's lives and yours by connecting with nature. As Charlotte Mason said, "Never be within doors when you can rightly be without."